Hello and welcome to Side Quest Stories. I'm Matt, and today I'm going to be playing Alan Wake 2 for the first time. This is going to be the first video on the channel. I'd like to give a shout out to Scott from Let's Play Easy Mode for very much inspiring this channel. I'd like this to be sort of a nice chill community Let's Play channel, playing single player story driven games. As you can probably see, I'm a bit of a fan of Remedy Entertainment and Poets of the Fall, also known as Old Gods of Asgard. So yeah, I'm going to swap over to the game. And it's not showing. Oh, there we go. New game. Difficulty. I'm thinking start on normal and see how it goes. I'm not super big on playing things on the highest difficulty, but sometimes when you play on the low difficulty it just doesn't feel right, so I'm just going to start with normal. Dodging away from a taken slasher's charge attack at the last moment will result in the enemy stumbling, momentarily incapacitating it. Is that space?
Back to the beginning. We all come to a story with hopes and expectations, looking for an answer. Sometimes it would be better to live with that hope without ever knowing the full story.
What is that?
In a horror story, there are only victims and monsters. And the trick is not to end up as either. But trapped by the genre, we are all ripped to pieces along the way. This is not the story I hoped it would be. This is not the ending I wanted. This story will eat us alive. This story is a monster. And monsters wear many faces.
That is not how I expected this to start. Definitely not how I expected it to start at all. Can I run? Nope. Can I zoom?
Please. Can you hear me?
Come on, we should go.
Oh, where'd he gone?
What's that? What is going on? Someone's whispering. Jump pretty easily, so that's gonna happen at some point. Like that. What? Yeah, good luck. Does it have to keep doing that? Where am I and why am I here? Multi-falls. I wasn't expected to be this clueless. Okay then.
Hey, kiddo. How are you?
I'm good, Mom. How are you?
Sean Ashmore.
This trip might take a little longer than I thought.
That's him from
I'm
Cauldron
sorry
Lake.
I've been gone so much lately, Logan.
Oh my god, Mom, it's not your fault people get all murdery. What happened?
Just work stuff.
Right. Well, Dad and I are just watching the latest episode of Night Springs here. Mom, it's so good.
No spoilers! I'll let you get back to the show. You were supposed to wait and watch with me. I love you both.
This is what happens when you go on work trips, Mom. Love you too. And say hi to Casey. Tell him to stop brooding so much.
Logan? I will. Bye, kiddo.
Cauldron Lake.
Logan thinks you should try cheering up.
Snarky kid. Wonder where she gets that from.
I like the way they've got the titles laid out.
It can't be a coincidence that another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Feels like the killer's leaving us a message.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson. It's right up your alley. You should take lead. Think of me as the backup.
Okay. Any words of advice?
Nothing that would cheer anyone up. Here we are. Cauldron Lake.
Time to get to work. A deputy was supposed to be here to show us to the crime scene. There's the car, so where's the deputy?
Eaten by a bear? I'll check out that map.
Return 1, invitation. Okay, return, that's the manuscript he was writing.
Worth memorizing before we get swallowed up by the trees.
I should take a look at that map.
Okay. Cauldron Lake campgrounds. Water. Okay, in the fan. Cauldron Lake Lodge. Just a hotel. Sure. Only a Nekkid path. Okay, so where am I to go? Get to the crime scene. Where's the crime scene?
I think I hear someone. Could be our deputy.
I can go take a look.
Hey, over here. Hey there. Agent Casey, right? Sheriff Breaker said you'd be coming by to take over the case.
You're half right. Anderson?
Saga Anderson. I'll be leading this case. Seems you already know my partner, Alex Casey.
Shoot. Sorry about that, ma'am. I'm Deputy Mulligan. I just figured that, Federal agents right here, Thornton. My partner, Thornton, down at the crime scene. He's not what you call the sharpest axe in the shed.
Right here? What do you mean? Are they with you? Oh, shit! They didn't hear me, did they?
Were there any witnesses?
Yeah, a couple out-of-towners. I wonder what they were doing sneaking around the woods at night.
Mention the city folk. It's pretty suspicious.
Not that we have anything against city folk, right, Thornton? But don't worry. Sheriff Breaker took them back to town a while ago.
I want to see the body. How do we get there?
Oh, sure, that's real simple. Just through the hole in the fence, down the hill towards the lake, around the old convenience store. You can't miss it. Everything's been closed since the area was fenced off. The store, the campground, all of it.
Mulligan, tell them I'm here, waiting. I'll show them around.
They got it, Thornton.
Thank you. What's this
What
briefing?
can you tell us about the crime scene?
Tell them about the heart.
I was getting to that, Thornton.
Okay, so we're investigating
Well,
what
we
at the start.
reckon there are some organs that are currently outside the victim's person when they should be, but inside.
Okay then.
Before we get to the crime scene, there's time to review the facts of the case so far. Make sure I'm seeing the clues clearly.
Case board. Okay. Decide the mind place. Alright,
The
so
mind
this
place.
thing.
My version of the mind palace technique. To sift through clues and work the case. Building the mind place again for each case. Using each field office as a model in my head. The facts are on the board.
Look around first. Get the map. Case board. assembler. Okay.
Everything we know about the previous murders. Worth taking another look.
The case board is a mental technique that allows Saga to analyze clues and progress the investigation. A series of murders have occurred around the town of Bright Falls. Finding the connections will help our search for the killer. Slight difference in murders. Bloating only commonality in bodies but not cause of death. Chest trauma. Exposure to water post-mortem. Bruising on wrists and legs. Deep gash in the chest. Heart missing. All bodies experience bloating. That's creepy. All victims reported missing in 2010. That's year of Cauldron Lake, I think. No other commonalities. Ted Lane, dentist, stab wounds, bloating and bruising on the wrists. Wendy Davis, teacher, body bloated, large chest wound. Percy Wolf, store owner, bruising, heart removed, strange tattoos. Those might be different. Post-mortem tattooing on the body. The murder targets had no discernible common traits. Chest trauma resembles animal butchery techniques.
I see you're already hard at work, Anderson. Close to cracking it?
No,
We're just getting
pause the
started.
game.
Let's head down the hill to the crime scene.
Fucking nature.
Oh, so at some point I'm going to come out of the mine place and
There's too much
get attacked by
sky.
something. Like a jump scare. I could definitely see that happening.
Hey, Casey. You putting me in charge. Why now?
Look, Anderson, you're a better detective than I am. You've cracked cases that had the rest of us baffled. I don't want to slow you down.
Are you thinking of retiring? You know what happens to cops who say this is their last case.
Mm-hmm. Real funny, Anderson.
You're gonna die. Pretty sure you already died in the Quantum Break teaser
Stairs
trailer.
are out. You okay to jump down?
I'm not that old. Whoa.
Mirror Peak. The mighty mountain in the distance is none other than Mirror Peak, the iconic landmark overlooking Cauldron Lake. From the right angle, its beauty will be reflected on the calm surface of the lake, mirrored in all of its inverted glory. Inverted glory. Kind of like the boar. Oh, excuse me. So far, so creepy.
Not a bad place to get murdered.
If getting back to nature is your thing.
Damn. Should have brought an umbrella.
I like the rain. The only thing around here that feels like home.
You think the local law had the sense to put up a tarp?
If they did, next coffee's on me.
Coffee. God, this looks so good.
Here, can I make it, Mulligan? Hey!
Hello?
Deputy Thornton, I take it.
That's me, at your service, ready to get this case solved. Now the body's behind the store. Come on, I'll show you. So, FBI, huh? That's so cool. Hunting down psycho serial killers, shootouts with the
You
mob.
can use to activate Saga's flashlight.
UFO cover-ups.
What?
Use what?
Those are real? You guys hiring?
I'm back. You should probably have that bound. Tea.
Let's just see this body, shall we?
Okay, so I found some poker chips. Quite slow pace so far. I'm okay with it, but I imagine there's a lot of people who kind of just waiting for something. Come in. Oh dear.
Now this is the scene of the crime. We found him on the table. Now he didn't touch nothing, you know, procedures and stuff.
Thanks, Deputy.
No tarp. You owe me a coffee.
Okay, let's start by examining our guest of honor. Does this fit the MO of the previous murders?
Okay.
Step 1. Examine the corpse.
There's a missing heart. There's a gash and
Body is positioned on the table. Ritualistic.
You've unlocked your first key image. You can place it on the caseboard inside the mind place. See allows Silas to see clues. The key image can be selected when you click and placed on the caseboard.
Another body turns up just as we arrive in town. Coincidence?
Placing a key image on the caseboard begins a new line of investigation. Another body has been found in the woods near Red Falls. Perfect timing. Need to see if this is linked to the killings we're here to investigate. When the key image is placed, it will prompt you a question. Objectives are viewable at the caseboard in your goals. You are free to examine the caseboard or leave to complete this objective. Okay, so I need evidence to answer the question. That makes sense.
The killer left the heart right next to the body. Bruising on the wrist from the cargo straps holding him down. Inside stab wound.
It's like a tutorial
Chest
for
cut
it.
open. Heart removed.
Newly discovered clues can be placed onto the open quest. How? Oh.
Think. Heart removed from chest, strapped by the wrists. Definitely matches the previous murders. But this time the heart and the straps were left behind. More clues to work with. This makes 4 murders that we know about.
The clues have resolved the open question and unlocked a deduction. As you advance the investigation, new questions will be unlocked, updating your goals. You can check the updated goals by pressing Control. Learn more about the victim and the killer. You are now free to examine the case board or leave to collect new clues. Murder matches previous cases but interrupted may find some new leads this time. Okay, so the victim and the killers.
Who is our victim? Who killed him? Need to find more clues. Large amount of blood on the table. The victim died here.
Okay, now.
Multiple people were here. Multiple
Different ways.
killers? Someone left in a hurry. Knocked the tripod over. Was it for a camera? Someone was drinking beer. They spent time here, waiting.
Okay, so there's multiple killers. And they're all... Wait, no.
Boot prints indicating multiple killers. Quite the party.
Multiple assailants present, messy scene, crime of passion, premeditated. Yeah, I need to find stuff about victim, yeah.
Any idea who the victim is?
Oh, I sure do. His name is Nightingale. He was FBI. He came to town about 13 years ago. I haven't heard a word
Agent
about him
Nightingale.
since. Until now.
Nightingale. Robert Nightingale?
Oh, yes. You probably knew him. Brothers in arms. Oh, and sisters.
Okay.
So you knew our victim.
Well, I didn't recognize him in his current state. But yeah, I ran into him a few times at Quantico. Never worked any cases together. After his partner got killed in the field, he went off the deep end. Got the boot pretty quick after that.
So what happened to Nightingale after the Bureau let him go?
I only know the rumors. Depression led to booze, booze led to paranoia. He got some wild ideas in his head, chased ghosts until he fell off the map. Guess he ended up here,
I bet there's more to that story.
but no happy ending.
Nightingale went missing 13 years ago, 2010.
The same as all the other victims.
Certainly fits the pattern. Makes me wonder what was going on that year.
Probably something this town wants to forget.
So they don't know what happened in Alan Wake.
I think that's everything. For now, at least.
Oh, I can see the dialogue of what's happening in the real world. Okay, so... You told me it's Nightingale. And then you told me... What happened?
Robert Nightingale, ex-FBI, came to Bright Falls 13 years ago.
So that's unlocked a new question.
That's it.
So
They
it's
planned for the
premeditated.
murder to happen here, passing the time with equipment ready. They were waiting for him. But why Nightingale? He's been missing for 13 years. Why here? Why now?
Came
Profiling.
from the lake.
Get into the subject's head. See what they saw. Feel what they felt. Use whatever I know about them to guide my intuition to a revelation.
Okay.
Piece it together.
Get inside the heads of suspects and victims.
This mug always cheers me up.
Not almost, no. Using her intuition, the Silent can discover new clues by profiling people of interest.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years. How did he end up here?
Out from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder. Nightingale was chosen as the victim. Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are
Getting the
off.
insights.
But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was a ritual. And Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person. More like a container for something. The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow. Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good. This way, right?
Right.
Well, okay. Well, I'll just wait here.
You do that. Okay, I'm liking the idea of the mechanic.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety. They were waiting for him.
When you're ready, I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Sure. It's not that complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty complicated to me. What was this guy doing skinny dipping at this time of year?
Haven't figured that part out yet.
Mm-hmm. Lots of questions.
Lots of answers for us to find.
I didn't know trees got that big. Gives me the creeps.
You need to get out more.
That is quite a tree.
It is kind of creepy, though.
Oh, is that a...
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales?
Is that a manuscript
They come
page?
out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense.
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Can I pick it up? Oh, here we go.
A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school. Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
Like a manuscript.
Out?
Page of story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading
the
the
words.
words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept?
Even if they knew it would end up hurting them. Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This is right up my alley. Nightingale came this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us. I should profile Nightingale about this page. We found a page in the woods. A story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I must find out what. I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside.
Where's the tail?
Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Whoever wrote that page made sure it read like a story. Like a scene from a thriller.
I hate all of it. The text said we'd find more. I believe it.
But what's the purpose? They're twisting events to create their own narrative. To do what? Entertain some fantasy? Projecting their desires? Are we characters or the audience? Witnesses to their design? All the above?
It's all about control.
You made it back.
Deciding what happens to who.
Bah.
Don't let it drag you in.
Too late. I'm already hooked. I need the next chapter.
I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Okay. How do I check?
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination, ASAP.
Well, sure. But the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem. I'll do it myself.
Owen, Sheriff Breaker, called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Dear Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Thank you.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Does it not work? Oh.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside. Pretty woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just being mean, Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Last 10 years, anyway. Do not touch. This station is property of the FBC. Okay. So they're here.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod? For a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
To stuff in something for us to find.
Are you okay down there? He's got stuck. Come on. Come on, Casey.
The Federal Bureau of Control? That's a new one. Toxic volcanic gas, huh?
The FBC is an obscure branch. Only shows up for unusual cases.
Well, what's so unusual about volcanic gas?
Beats me.
Here we are.
Casey knows about the FBC.
Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner.
Bright Falls.
I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far.
Just
With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Home at the annual Deer Fest. Hey!
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway. I want to walk to the diner, get a feel for the town. The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Pat Maine.
To the Pat Maine Radio Hour, brought to you by Davis Family Roast Turkey. And boy, what an eventful day here in Bright Falls. By now, we've all seen the FBI setting up shop in town, and I'm sure you're all asking the same question I am. Did they bring all this darn rain with harvest is right around the corner, and we're all crossing our fingers for sunshine. So, I reached out to our top meteorologist for a weather update. She never responded, but I have her Uncle Tapio on the line from Waterloo. Tapio, are you there?
Yes?
Great. And Tapio, what kind of weather can we expect today?
Rain.
That definitely seems to be on the menu. How about over the next week?
Also rain.
Right. Care to elaborate? Any chance the sun will poke out in time for Deerfest?
No.
Well, Deerfest is coming, rain or shine. And that parade lineup is looking dandy as ever.
Yes, I like this parade because they're one float in the shape of a swan. A long neck and everything. A very long swan.
Ah, so you're a fan of swans.
No.
Right, well, that's our time. We'll be right back after this next song by the rock and roll sensation, National Nightmare.
Cow? Billy's boatyard.
I need bolt cutters.
Don't think we need to go there. I don't need bolt cutters. Okay, what do I gotta do? I've gotta interview the witnesses at the diner.
Hello, how are you?
This HQ. Underwood Post Lodge.
So sleepy. Just a few more days.
Hey, how are you doing?
Bright Falls. Valhalla Nursing Home. That's where Tor and Odin Anderson are. The secret location in AWE. Said about them being there, and Barry's looking after them though. It's down there. Very dark in here. Random room. Strange mirror. I don't know what I'm doing. This is totally effective.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Why is she Anderson? Why is Alex Casey real? Oh.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Don't know, don't care.
Come get percolated.
Not enough.
Coffee.
That's so much. Never enough coffee.
Medium Red Falls blend. I think you can actually buy that on the Mendy shop.
Get it now!
Where are you trying to attach it to? Can I just like walk straight into it now?
Oh dear. Cute.
Hello, how's it going?
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to
Whatever to use the map.
It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Hello, Sheriff Breaker.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me
Tim
just say, I'm happy
Breaker.
to be here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Time Breaker? Quantum Break?
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thorpe are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time. We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
I'm gonna guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
You can go ahead, Anderson. We'll be here.
Interview the witnesses at the diner.
I can't believe that happened. I still feel like I'm gonna be sick.
On it.
Hello.
Poor old thing can only take so much of the same song being played over and over and over. I'm as big a fan of Coconut as the next person, but come on.
How can you be so calm?
Corpses are part of the job. Can't dwell on it too much.
Oh yes.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay? So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree. The cult of the tree. Cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found her. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
Found a what?
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree back, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
What? Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of Tammy's book. Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth. So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
No, I don't get how she put that together.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
The profiling thing seems like magic.
Thanks.
I like that jumper.
This could prove to be helpful.
I want that jumper.
Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like videos and dream of missing dear friends.
Oh God. Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl. How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Is this like, the Disney show, Marvel? What's it called? WandaVision. Where they've got like a different idea of what's going on. To the sheriff's station. Oh yeah, got to examine the body.
All set? My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
First, I want to see what's
Well,
back here.
Kissy, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
Who are you talking to?
Hey there, Mr. Deer. You remind me of a dream I had.
Oh yeah, it started with the half of a deer. Submerged in the lake before Nightingale came out.
Can't open this with my bare hands.
Because I can't open it with the necklace. distinct lack of Barbara Jack. It's always good. Okay. You still not put that up. What's that? Where did they go? Where did they go? Where did they go? The historic Alderwood Palace Lodge of Bright Falls. This building was constructed as part of one of the early settlements in the greater Bright Falls area. Built in 1898, the building has been both in private and public use through the years and has bravely stood the test of time. In 2015, it was carefully taken apart and relocated here in downtown Bright Falls, where it was rebuilt into its original glory log by log. The Alderwood Palace Lodge reopened in Bright Falls in 2016 and has served its customers faithfully ever since. Property of Bright Falls Historical Society. Okay, so where are we set up? Nice moves.
Rest easy, buddy.
The fixation. Oh yeah, this is the case with you're here really. What happened if I spot? Real case board? So
it doesn't budge.
Whoop. Okay. It's dramatic. Where you guys at? Where did you go? Kitchen? Doubt they put the body in the kitchen. Or in one of the rooms. Where are you? Go to the sheriff's station. That's one. Wrong place. Okay. Street.
Any interesting guests lately? Any good finds?
Zilch. Was someone left a gross surprise under their bed for housekeeping?
They're nuts.
So, that's what all that scream was about?
Either that, or the couple on their honeymoon.
So, how's that mystery business of yours going? We missed you at trivia night.
You did?
Hey, Agent Anderson. We're just waiting for Sheriff Breaker before we head in.
Oh, there you are.
Hey, boss. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
I'll be right with you, sir. Yep. Just here to pay my ticket. Whenever you're ready to take my money. No speeding happening here, I see. Sir, some patience, please.
clues and painkillers? Painkillers. Like in Max Payne.
Hey! Agent?
Hello?
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem, though. Our only coroner rotates between a few other towns, and he's away this week, but you can handle this, right?
I'm qualified to perform examinations. Yes.
Something about morgues.
So that's a hand. There's a door. Stuff. Folks.
Okay.
Lights down here.
Let's take a look at our patient. I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination.
Oh, lovely.
What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body give me? The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Aha. They did leave something inside his chest.
Okay, so okay. The profile.
We're dealing with an organized group of killers, not a lone serial killer. I need to know more about the code of the tree if I'm going to shut them down.
Background cases accumulate clues about broader ongoing topics. Stop a cult, we need to understand them, their ideology, their goal, their limit. What kind of cult? Who's involved in cult goal? They're hiding their faces, they aren't established enough to operate openly in connection to DFS.
Doesn't make sense.
Symbols, okay. Jewelry can be used as a subtle indicator of membership, but this isn't subtle about your pride.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Ah. To learn from the body.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted.
Tattoos
Heart can't have been marked before removal.
Tattoos on body and heart. How did killers have time? Doesn't make sense.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Cause it blows in window. Strange tattoos on skin and cuts up noise and says into the chest. Ah, lovely.
Same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
It's a manuscript page.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was.
He's
killing.
Taken?
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here.
From the previous case.
No, wait!
Was that?
Sheriff?
What the hell?
Oh!
Show me the clicker.
See her. Could not see into bright light.
Torch! Use the torch!
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. Page set to get into the light.
Try and stay in the light and won't be detected by enemies.
Witch. Get out of the house. Get out.
He can't see me in the light. My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Oh no! Safe havens will restore some of your health. If you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat, you'll become temporarily unavailable.
Go!
Where's the gun? Where's the gun? Where's the gun? Where's the gun? Please give me the gun.
Vanished.
Wow. This is good. Very different from what I was expecting. The detective mechanic I think is going to be really good. It looks fantastic. I'm excited to see more, and I hope you'll join me on the next episode to find out more. Let's go to this play. This is talking about the plot. This is like the Old Gods stuff in the original, where it's talking about what's happening. Oh, there's a face. I can see it in the stream, but not on the monitor. There's a face. Oh, that's weird. Again, I can see it on the stream, but not on the gameplay. Huh. Anyway, hope to see you all in the next video.